India's secretive combat drone project, Ghatak, seems to be on course if the latest images are anything to go by. This is a clear signal that the country, which is seen to be lagging behind China and Pakistan, has given a renewed thrust to the development of military drones. Needless to say that unmanned aerial vehicles, UCAVs, are an integral part of the 21st warfare. The trend has followed throughout conflicts in this decade. However, its status as a decisive weapon of war got cemented during last year's Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, which saw drones dominating the battlefield. Non-state actors have also begun getting their hands on UCAVs. The drone strike at India's Jammu Air Force Station earlier this year highlights the damage and destruction terrorists could unleash with the help of UCAVs. The Indian Army chief had recently asserted how grave the threat is and stressed the need to bolster India's drone arsenal. While the Indian Armed Forces have identified this core issue and made progress, the country's indigenous efforts to make effective combat drones are still at a nascent stage. This means the Indian military will continue to depend on imported drones until the end of this decade. The Year Asian Times had previously reported how India is at least a decade behind Pakistan and even further behind China. The Iron brothers Pakistan and China have been closely collaborating in the development of an acquisition of various military platforms and weapons, including combat drones. India's Ghatak Drone. A subscale demonstrator for India's secretive Ghatak stealth drone was spotted recently during a trial. A video and images of the demonstrator, called Stealth Wing Flying Test Bed, SWIFT, have recently surfaced. The Ghatak drone is being developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, but its details remain highly classified. The Ghatak project has gained flagship status this year. The federal government is reportedly putting its weight behind the project and is likely to include a deck-based UCAV variant for the Indian Navy as well. A full-scale prototype is likely to be rolled out between 2024 and 2025. The video indicated that taxi trials of the SWIFT were held at the Chitradurga Aeronautical Test Range in the southern Indian state of Karnataka sometime in mid-August this year. Neither the Indian Ministry of Defence, MOD, nor DRDO has issued any statement on this development. Earlier this year, the Indian Army had successfully demonstrated a swarm of 75 UCAVs which automatically identified targets and eliminated them in a kamikaze-style attack during a live demonstration held during Army Day 2021. This development was a step towards India's 1,000 swarm drone goal. Global military watchers lauded this development but pointed out that it was a demonstration and not an operational feat. New Delhi has also expanded its Haropu fleet and is reportedly operating 164 of these Israeli kamikaze drones. India had procured 2 General Atomics MQ-9B Guardians from the US under an emergency procurement lease. Impressed with its performance, the Indian Armed Forces are looking to induct 30 MQ-9B Reaper or Predator B UCAVs as part of a $3 billion tri-services contract. The deal is likely to materialize soon, as Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during his recent visit to the US, had met General Atomics CEO, Vivek Lal. However, despite these developments, analysts believe India is lagging behind in terms of indigenously developed UCAVs. None of its proposed domestic combat drone projects like the Rustam 2 or Ghatak are currently operational. On the other hand, Pakistan inducted its homegrown Ghatak combat drone almost a decade ago.